Today I'm going to show you how to create an application that looks exactly like this. In this application, you have to your left hand side a gallery or a boutique of fruits with the prices and the categories. Beneath that list, you also have a search bar where you could search for items within this gallery, and you can also add a new item. Okay, you can record a new item, put in a new fruit, and store it. And you can also edit or delete an item from this gallery. Also, I'll give you hints on how you can customize your application to look like this. I was able to achieve this with Microsoft PowerApps Copilot and a table in Excel. So I'm going to show you how you can go about it by yourself. All right. The first thing I want you to do is to come over to your browser and type make.powerapps.com. Okay? And once the browser loads, you get a screen. Mind you, you need to have a Microsoft license to participate in this tutorial. Okay? Else you can just watch me as I show you how it's done. All right. So on this section of the website, you would see this portion that says start with data. So you are going to click here to start with your data, and the application would load. And on this platform, we have upload an Excel file, start with a blank table, select an existing table. So I want you to click this upload an Excel file. Okay. Once you click the upload an Excel file, the system will tell you that you can upload or drop a file here. So you select from your device and upload the particular file you want to use for your to create your application. So it's loading, and over here I'm going to show you what that Excel file looks like. So on this column we have the fruit name, column B, the fruit category, the price, a description of the fruit, and a URL for the image. Okay. And if you scroll down, you can see that I have a list of 10 fruits, which is going to be loaded into this application. So you see, on the left hand side there, notice Copilot has successfully uploaded this Excel file for me, and is going to help me to create an application with it. So on the bottom left here, you see this button called Create App. So click on it, Create App. So now Copilot is generating this application for me, okay? It's trying to determine what is in my Excel file. I'm trying to see the best kind of application that it can build using this Excel file. So while that is ongoing, I would like to advise you on how you can get images URL, because a lot of times some people do not know how to get this. So I usually use free images or freepik.com. Free images. If you go to your Google browser and search it, you would see free images. And when you click on it, you would see a lot of images. So, what you can do when you see an image you like, you right click on that image and select copy image address. Okay, when you copy the image address, it copies the particular URL for that particular image, okay? And then you can paste it here. Mind you, you always have to use free websites that offer free images, because some websites do not give their images for free. So you really have to be careful for that. I have attached this particular file into this tutorial. So if you want to use my file as a practice for yourself, you can go ahead and download it. Okay, so now we can see that the gallery has been loaded, and this is what I demoed for you at the beginning. So it looks a bit different, right? We are not seeing so many information that this particular application is showing us. Now we have to begin the work. This is where the work is. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to be teaching you here is how you're going to rename this title that was given here. On my side, I have Nature's Palette, but here we are seeing a fruit catalog. Okay. And if I zoom in, let me zoom in a bit for you. You can see when you select this particular header, you see it here, the table name label. So it is a label, and the text that is associated with the label is from my data source. But I don't want this. I want something more interesting. I don't want fruit catalog. I want nature's palette. So I'm going to come here and clear out what Copilot generated for me. And I'm going to now use my inverted commas to put what I want. Nature's palette. Okay. And you see it's going to show it here, right? So yes, we got that right. The second thing I'm sure you must have observed is that my my color theme is way different from the default color that Power Apps generated for me. And this is all about you wanting to customize to, choose colors that suit your brand. So any color you want to choose, you click on the particular item in the application. You click on it and come to your right hand side here, where you have the settings and options and properties of that particular um, control. And then you can see down here we see the color, so you can select the color here and choose any color that suits you. I chose this color during my tutorial. Okay, so that's what I'm choosing here. I can choose any other color and you see it's going to change. So well, let me just leave this color for now. All right, another interesting thing about that's shown here in my app is the images. These images are showing clearly, but we don't see them here. Okay, we can see the URL showing, but on the left hand side we do not see the images. Now this left hand side is a gallery, and if you come to the controls panel on this left hand side where you have the tree view, if you come to the different screen, you would see the gallery that was created here. Once you click on it, it's going to highlight the entire gallery. Okay, so now we want to edit what this gallery is showing. We want it to show us the images. We want to see the image. So you click on the gallery. Over to the right hand side here, we can see the layout of this gallery. It is giving us the title and subtitle, but we want to see images, right? We want to see the beautiful images from this URL. So we select this and you see the different options here, the different kinds of display that your gallery can give you. There's the title and subtitle and body. We have image. We have like three categories that shows image, but I am more interested in this image, title, subtitle, and body. And I will explain what it looks like in a short while. But for now, just click on that. So when you click on it, you see it has loaded. Okay, it's not showing us the exact way I want it to show, but we'll have to edit that in a bit. So it's loaded and we can see the images, right? Now we need to go to the fields on the right hand side again. It's selected. We need to go to all the fields and give it the right structure we want it to have. So for the title, which is showing description, I want my title to be if you're not sure, you can always go back to the Excel file where you downloaded this data from. Okay, so I want my title to be the fruit name. So I'm going to come here and select fruit name to be the title. So you can see it has changed, right? And in the application I demoed to you, the second part was the price. So I'm going to come here. My subtitle right now is taking the fruit name, but I want it to be the price, right? So I would come here and choose price. Now everything has changed. Now the third thing I want to change is the body. I want to see the category of each fruit. So I select category and everything changes. Good. We're making progress. It's beginning to look like what I showed to you. So right now, it's good habit to save your work. So I'm just going to save this so I don't lose progress in the way. I'm going to rename this fruit catalog tutorial. and save it. Okay, good. I'm not going to teach you how to recolor this in this video because I've already taught you how to recolor the header. So it's the same concept for any item you want to recolor. Come here to the color and select the particular color. Now, we still have some missing elements in this tutorial. For example, the price here is showing this way. It's showing 1-3, okay? But we need it to show in Naira, just like how it's displayed here. We want to see the currency sign before it. So what you're going to do to achieve that is you're going to select the price within this gallery, okay? And you can see the text. The text that is showing is the function that is showing is this item that dot price. And this doesn't carry the currency you want to display. So you clear this off and put in what I just showed you. Text in bracket, this item dot price and this format, because those are format we want the price to be displayed in. The Naira value, the commas after the thousands, and the two decimal places afterwards, okay? So this is how Power Apps will understand the currency, the way you want the currency to be displayed. Okay. But that's not all. We still have another currency that is displaying another price that ought to have currency but is displayed as an ordinary number. So for that, we're going to click this. And this is a form, okay? And we can see that this particular um this particular property on this form is locked. We can see this padlock here is locked. So the only way you can change it is to unlock. You have to unlock that particular property, okay? On this right hand side here, you unlock it. And when you unlock it, then you can now edit it. So if you want to change that to your desired currency in this form, you would clear the default text that comes with it and put in this value, okay? Put in the currency value, the currency symbol you want, and use the and function, okay? So the currency would be there by default, and then the text parent.default, then the format that I just explained. So this is going to change that to the Naira or the currency value that you're trying to achieve. Okay. What else do I need to show you how to do here? Without doing this, I'm just going to explain to you how you can edit certain functions here. So you go to the properties section on the right hand side of the settings for this particular icon, and you see the color here is blue. You can change that to green, and also the hover color. To hover means the color that would show when you place your mouse over it without pressing on it, okay? So you see you can also change that here to the shade of green you want. Also within this gallery, you see that there's a rectangle on the left hand side that's indicating the particular item that is selected, okay? So you can change all the colors here. Now let us test this application to see that it's actually working. So on the top right hand side there, you'll see this preview the app. And when you click on it, it's going to demo the app for you. So we can now test to see if what we have done, if this application that we've built in about 10 minutes, if it actually works fine, okay? So in the left hand side, you can scroll within your gallery. You see all the fruits, the prices, the categories. Please note that this search bar is only a search bar and not a filter bar, okay? So you may not be able to filter by category, but you can search. I just typed lime and you can see all the items that relate to what I'm typing in here. So for example, if we want to edit the details of an orange, what we need to do is to click on this edit icon here, this pencil, and it would open an edit form for us, okay? So we can change in any text we want to change in here. This, for example, we can change the price to 500. We can even change the category to group. And when we hit this save button, it saves that record. Yeah, so it's saved now, okay? So now we can also add an item, okay? We can add an item, we can delete an item. But you see here the new adding a new item icon isn't showing here. And let me show you how what's causing that. So this gallery, it has expanded beyond the height to the extent that it has pushed that icon down. You see, if you click here, the new record button, you'll see it's highlighted somewhere down here. So what you have to do, you click on the gallery on your left hand side, you click on the gallery and come to the settings on the right hand side here. And this flexible height, you have to turn it on, please. Once you turn the flexible height on, it's going to adjust the gallery to take the height that is apportioned to it and allow other things to show on the app, okay? And then you save. All right, I'm sure some people might encounter that during their trials. And please, if you've watched this video up till this extent, it means that you find value in this video, and I would strongly recommend that you subscribe and you like this video and share it so that other people can also learn something that you're learning. All right, so we're almost done with this application. We just have to test one or two more things and then we'll call it a day. So click on this new button to add a new item. Click on this, and let's say we want to put in clementine as a fruit name. Clementine. All right, and let's give it the description: a really tasty fruit. And the price, we call it 350. And the image, let's get an image URL for clementine. So I'll just type clementine here on freeimages.com, and once I do that, it's going to give me a list of images I can use. And if I see the one I like, I can right click on it and copy image address and put it here. Okay, put it here. So in the category, I would select citrus because that is the right category, and I save. Okay, so you see Clementine has come up here and the image thumbnail shows within my application because that image is already online. Okay, I just had to use the URL. Now there's something I didn't mention and I must mention it to you in case you get into this situation. For these image URLs, okay, we can see that some of the text is being cut out, and the way you can change that is by coming to the properties of that particular um, text label. And if you see here, the mode is single line, so you're going to change it to multi-line. And when you change it to multi-line, it gives you the flexibility of adjusting the height. Okay, um the height is somewhere around here. Let me see the size, the height. So let's change the height to 140. Okay, see, it's expanded that space for me, so now I can see everything I want to see. All right, and for the description, likewise, the description, you can do the same for the description. Okay, change the mode to multi-line, change it to multi-line, and then also change the height to, you can change this to 100 or 140 if you like. Okay, there's no particular um height, I just chose that as an estimated height. All right, now when you preview the application, you can see that there's a multi-line of text within the description and the images field. Okay, so you can scroll within to read more about this item. Okay, so that's how you get that adjusted. Now, one last thing, and if you've stayed with me up to this extent, you are a superstar. I know this isn't a walk in the park, so I give you kudos for staying this long. Now, one last thing I want to show you. I want to show you how to bring your name here and this little slogan, okay? Those were part of the app demo I showed you. So I want to show you how to do that. And that's the last part of this tutorial. All right. So here on the left hand side where we have our tree view and you can see all the screens on this application, right? So you have to identify this particular container. And this is when you click on it, you see it gives you the container and the label. So here, I'm just going to duplicate this twice, okay? I'm going to right click and copy, okay? And I'm going to paste it. See, it's giving me one. It has duplicated it, and I'm pasting it again. It's giving me two duplicates. All right. So this, I'm going to select this one in the middle, and I'm just going to get. I'm going to change the text there. Okay, a symphony of fruits paradise, whatever. Doesn't have to be accurate, but well, this is the concept, okay? So what I did was that I used the italicize. I changed the font weight to normal, I guess normal. Yes, it's normal. So and then you can also centralize the text, okay? So that's what I did there. Now for this last one. All right. So here you can just use you're gonna use the user dot can use user the full name. It will give you the full name of the individual, okay? Or or let's see, you can use this. You can use this text. You can type in the text welcome, in, invited and closed comma, and then a comma with space here, welcome with space, and use the and function and operation, okay? And then you're going to type in first, in brackets, use split because you want to split the full name now, okay? So you're going to split the user dot full name, and then dot value. And that's how you get this welcome with first name over here. Okay? So this is all I will be showing you for today, and thank you for watching this far. I know you found this video helpful. If you've stayed this long, I'm extremely certain you found this video helpful. And if you found this video helpful, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. Share this video with other people who are looking for solutions like this, who are possibly taking a course with Microsoft Power Platform, and they are looking for content online to help them to navigate their Power Up journey smoothly. All right, thank you.